Baz Hicks back in the house. Wayland back in the house. Helen Keller found her way in here. The Helen Keller Ringo Initiative. You guys are like a crew. Thanks to Travis. Coming in, starting off the day. Twitch baby. Too soon for the Helen Keller joke. Oh, what's up, Taste of Travis? We got our Twitch baby, baby. Speaking of Twitch babies, it's gonna look like I have one today. Fried chicken, cornbread. Fried chicken, cornbread. Helen Keller said, I can't hear you. Well, you can't, I can't do that either. Hi, Helen Keller. Somebody tell Helen Keller I said hello. Taste of Travis in the MVP pink on the board. 9 months. Twitch baby. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. So good to be back with you guys. So I had a meeting yesterday. The Nove concept may be starting to get incorporated as soon as Monday into our neighbors and friends restaurant, so we can kind of bring their vision of their Nona's food, my vision of a more refined palate here in this city. And we're gonna give it a shot. So Nove's pizza dough recipe is getting tested out. How crazy is this? The Nove concept, 1 month old, already possibly going into fruition here, which would be amazing. It'll be a journey, but it can start. Yeah, Annie J coming in with that bit. On the board. I don't even care. On the board, Annie J. Annie J goes on the board for a bit, okay? It's the first bit of the day. The first bit of the day always goes on the board. Always. So how cool is that? All right, here we go. Yeah, Taste of Travis, you're doing a great job, man. Keep up the good work. I'm beyond proud of you. Looking forward to joining us soon. Is that Chef John? Yo, Chef John is from the place, the restaurant, I believe. Chef John. Do me a favor, Chef John, just due to anonymity, let's keep our location under wraps. I've had some issues here with security and privacy. But Chef John's a good guy. I met Chef John last week. I'm looking forward, man. I'll be there on Saturday night. I'm gonna be in there on Sunday with some dough, and we're gonna try some pizza napoletana / we're gonna do Neapolitan. That is a nice bit at the drive-in. All right, guys, so we're just getting started. We're gonna take our time. You guys know it takes about 20, 30 minutes for things to get rolling here. One thing we can do, we're doing some Southern food. I've been doing a lot of Italian. We've been making handmade pasta. We've been making handmade. Rara coming in for 10 months sub. Yeah, doing some Nashville hot chicken, right? Eat It Dad's gifting a sub to our new friend Chef John, and we're training. We're training here. Am I looking okay for a train today? Let's go. Rara, thank you so much. 10 months sub. Eat It Dad's gifting a sub. Here we go. Got squeaky markers today. Thank you, Eat It Dads. My dear friend, Chef John, welcome. This little cozy corner, very private, small community that we have somewhere in the deep darks of the interwebs. Eat It Dads on the board. I just put @dads. Probably shouldn't do @dads. Could get the wrong message, okay? Eat at Dads. I guess it's, there we go. Do you guys hear the squeaking? So today we're keeping it simple, guys. Like I said, I have 2 law reports due tomorrow night. So I really need to keep things a little simple today. We're not gonna go too long. We're gonna do some like amazingly good food that's just simple that I can pick on all day. Nashville hot chicken, right? And we're gonna make Hey It's Me Salties, kind of famous, not because of me, buttermilk, bacon, fat cornbread. I used to work at a restaurant. This is the apron from that restaurant. So if you look up something that says, where to eat the best cornbread in the world, I learned it from number 1 on the list in Charleston. So I bring what I've learned from working at that restaurant group with that chef, right, Sean Brock, and I bring my own little unique style here. Do I do it exactly? No, no, no. I do it a little bit different, okay? I have taste, other people have taste. This is for the family, right? Laura usually likes like green chilies in mine. I like to use buttermilk and bacon fat and butter, okay? Because that's how I do. I do my style. I do. I do it all the time, Grunge. I do. Yeah, so I take what I've learned. I take their foundation, and that's what being a good cook is, right? I hate the, like, Annie J is always right. Chef. I like to say, like, I'm a cook. My job title might be chef, but my profession, I'm a cook, right? Plain and simple. I take what I've learned from other chefs, right? This is what cooks do to become better chefs. You take what you learn and you put your spin on it, right? So let's just say you learned a way to do it up in Minnesota where instead of using sugar or honey, they would use maple syrup to give it a little bit of sweetness. While down here, maybe I would use something like sorghum, right? More regional. Actually, that'd be Kentucky, but you know what I mean, yeah? Yo, Rebel Cowboy, what's up, man? So, I paint houses, right? So who's your painting house mentor? You use their style. You used to go like this. Now, I don't know if it's the same for painting houses. I'm saying as a chef. Yo, it's good to see you, Rebel. All right, so let's get started. Cast iron skillet. This one's been with me for generations, and by generations I mean one generation. I bought this a few years back. Okay, so take good care of it. It'll last you forever. I plan on handing this down to the kids, and just due to the fact that family heirlooms don't seem to have as much importance these days, I'm sure the kids will have this in the garbage in a matter of 20 years. Oven is preheated, 425 degrees. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got mine heated to 440 because I like my cornbread burnt almost on the outside, golden brown on the inside, right? You can see golden brown cornbread at like Golden Corral or Cracker Barrel, and it's just this golden brown, like the color of the hype train thing, all the way through. I want some character. I want some really nice toastedness on the outside, right? Oh, it's Ems! Ems, I haven't seen you in so long. Keeping the train going. Let's go. Cast iron skillet into the oven to preheat, 425 degrees. Ems, how have you been? Long time no see. MVP board. Let's go. This is how we say on the internets, LFG. We've missed you, Ems. I hope you are well. Ems, 10 months, sub. We've been doing some great things, Ems. Lots of pasta, lots of pizza. We're doing our thing. Still looking for good music for the stream. So we are going to go ahead, preheat our oven, 425 to 440, depending on your oven. Mine runs hot. I like it hot. Some like it hot. Chef John, thank you for the bit, my friend. Good music equals metal. Yeah. But you have to understand, I have to make this a welcoming environment for all, even if they don't like metal. When the stream's done, I listen to metal. Or jazz. Or 90s hip hop. Or silence while the kids are at school. Either one. Oven preheating. First thing we're gonna do, guys, we're making Nashville chicken. I want this to be, now I'm gonna call this M's coming in with 250 bits going on the MVP board. Thank you guys for the love to start the day. Muy increíble. We had, I call this study chicken. I want chicken I can eat with one hand while I'm holding my iPad and reading my law stuff, right? I'm not as bouncy anymore. Oh, you can tell Rob is old. I thought you were saying I wasn't as bouncy anymore. Right? I can get bouncy. I can get hyped. I'm the hype man up in here, right? That's my signature move. I got it down pat. See? Got it. Architect, good to see you, man. The Architect pizza, by the way, our Architect garbage pizza that we made with all the leftover ingredients the other day was a hit with the family. They loved it. Let's see if I can find a picture for you. Today's gonna be a chatty day, guys. Today's gonna be a chatty day. There's the Architect. There it is. That was our garbage pizza, our leftover dough that was starting to go flat with all the leftover ingredients. My favorite pizza, I'm not even gonna lie, yesterday, I ate some in bed for breakfast, ate some in bed for lunch. It was a sight to behold, and it worked. I love the dough recipe. We're gonna step up our game. Next week, we're gonna start making 14-inch dough rounds, right? Because the Nove concept, it's happening. Don't tell your parents yet, but it's happening. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do. I really can't. I think we have some really good ideas. Suddenly my mouth is a trash can, right? Get in. 14 inches, Annie J. 14 inches, right? First thing we need to do before we start making our cornbread, and it's all about timing, guys, with cooking, right? Cooking is all about timing. So it's all about, okay, so if I marinate my chicken or brine it for a bit, because obviously if I do it overnight, you guys don't get to see the brining action. So we're gonna do it on stream, but you should be brining it overnight. We're gonna brine the chicken while we make the cornbread, so the buttermilk, the lactic acid in the buttermilk, right? And then the vinegar and the hot sauce kind of has some time to tenderize the chicken, okay? So that's gonna go, we're gonna marinate. What was that sound? Oh, make the cornbread, right? So marinate chicken, set it aside. Make our cornbread. Once the cornbread's in the oven, we come back, we'll make our dredge. We'll dredge our chicken, we'll fry our chicken. Everything will be done all in one, right? You're gonna need a 440 gram dough for the 14. No way, too big. I'm thinking like 320 to 340, right? I'm not doing New York style. We're not gonna be doing New York style pizza. We're gonna be going low, because my 12-inch, 11-inch pizza, 250. 250. A lot of places will say 440. I'm thinking 360, right? That's the kind of look that we want. Now, we're gonna start at 360. We're gonna pump up the volume to maybe 440, and then we'll start rising, and then we'll start decreasing. I make a 14 with 440 and it's thin. You know what then? I'll make a batch of dough. We'll take 2 dough balls at 440, 2 of them at 375, and we'll go from there. Now, is this a Neapolitan or Neapolitan style pizza, or are we talking like New Haven style, New Jersey style, New York style, Chicago, you know? Because I wanna get this down. If I can save a day or two, it's a lot of free time, right? Need more inches. Sir Grunge loves the inches. I know that. M's grinding action. This is I mean, who says food isn't sexy? You guys hear this? Neapolitan. Okay, we'll see. That's the beauty of cooking. Even if it doesn't have the perfect look that I'm looking for, it's good in the mouth, right? Coffee Grunge. Salt Coffee's in the chat. M's, I'm trying to tell you, food is sexy, sexy. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with our Nashville hot chicken. This is called study chicken. I'm with you, Mr. Salty. Yeah, Karmic Bob, good morning. I'm having a wonderful day. Happy weekend, everybody. I am going to make what I call study chicken. Now, normally, I wanna get my hands on a drumstick or a chicken wing and get in there, like swimwear, you know, like, can't though, I got studying. I gotta write a 38-page, between 35 and 40-page law report. Not happy about it. We're gonna make study chicken. Study chicken is like this. Here's my book. Here's me looking studious. Adjusting my glasses, right? Here's my chicken. So this is called one-handed chicken. You can do this with bone-in chicken. You can do this with whatever you want. But today, I'm just using chicken breast, right? We had chicken breast in the freezer. We went ahead, thawed them out. And this will give me about 2 pounds of fried chicken. Good to go. Hefty portion. So let's get this marinating. First things first. Let's make the marinade. I don't want to get all these bowls dirty. I guess we're getting all these bowls dirty. Whatever. All right, let's do this. Just me, Alex, good morning. I'm at work on the truck. Let me see that nom nom. Blessing the dubs. Good to see you, man. All right, let's get started. Marinade for buttermilk fried chicken. Can you guys guess the first ingredient for buttermilk fried chicken? I know we got some smart cookies in here. I do. Not too much. Half a cup. Annie J, I don't believe it. I have the smartest community. I do. First ingredient is buttermilk. Now we're gonna add in a little hot sauce. Hot sauce of your choice. Can you guys guess what hot sauce I am using? Love? I'm gonna see if you guys can guess what I'm using just by that. Hot sauce. Maybe a teaspoon and a half. Not too much, right? This isn't for the flavor all the time, right? Ketchup, yeah. Annie J's from Minnesota. So ketchup, very spicy for Midwesterners. I've heard it through the grapevine. Let me get my salt here, my pepper. Got to get all my ingredients. Blood of my enemies, best sauce. I'm down. Maybe a teaspoon of salt, right? This is considered a brine in a way. I don't know why we have to call it brine, marinade, whatever. All right, we're marinating it. Salt and pepper. And then you can start adding, if you're doing this overnight, you can add some seasonings, right? I like to add a little bit of like garlic powder. And to be honest, as a Cajun, I like to put in like Cajun seasoning. So we're gonna go with garlic powder and Cajun seasoning. Not too much. Okay, in we go. The thing about fried chicken is a lot of people use like a lot of chili powder or a lot of paprika, and then you know what happens? It's gotta fry in oil, and like that dark red in the seasoning burns, and it gives a bitter taste, and it gives it a dark look. We don't want that, right? We want it to be golden brown and delicious, where we want our cornbread to be more dark and charred and toasty, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get this mixed up. One more secret ingredient. I know you guys know what it is. It's a secret ingredient. Annie J, I know, would love to hear what this ingredient is, right? You down with GBD? Yeah, you know me. Exclamation point GBD in the chat. We have a command for GBD. We need one more ingredient. I'll give you a hint. It's tangy and it'll thin this out. That's your hint. See what you guys got. Is this music? It's bad, right? I'm trying to find new chill beats. Pickle juice, Helen Keller. You're right on it. Pickle juice. Excellent. You know, pickle juice got to be a fad, right? Got to be a brow sweat, I guess it would work. Right, pickle juice, here we go. Let's make sure this pickle juice is good. That's a crunchy pickle. It's got some garlic. It's got a little bit of sweet, a lot of salt. Yeah, pickle juice is great. They love it in the Midwest as like a beverage, but all over the world, this is the hangover cure for everybody. Oh, I'm spitting out pieces of pickle. Hangover cure for everybody. Pickle juice is in. The acid will help tenderize the chicken. So there we have it. We got our brine for our chicken. Let's go ahead and get these chicken breasts in. Pickleback chaser. Yeah, picklebacks are good. All right. Let's get this chicken cut up. Okay, so I just got regular chicken breast. Please, if you guys are making fried chicken, what's your favorite piece of fried chicken? Let's hear it in the chat. Obviously bone in. If I didn't need to go on like a 12-hour study pilgrimage tonight, I would be eating chicken thighs. Yeah, sweet spot, chicken thighs, all right? So we're gonna make these into like cubes, like just large chunks, enough that I can pick it up, eat it while I'm studying, okay? So I like the thighs. I mean, to be honest, I like a mix. I even like the bone-in, like rib cage chicken breast. I love it, especially when it's brined and it's nice and juicy. It's delicious. Thighs, though, are next level, right? So let's go ahead. We're gonna get rid of our chickeny stuff that can contaminate everything else we do. So very important, sanitize. Sanitize, 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 right? That's why I like to do any raw prep at the beginning of my streams or at the beginning of cooking dinner. Go ahead, get it sanitized and get it out of the way, right? Go ahead, get it sanitized, get it out of the way. Thighs above all else for all chicken usage. Thighs are good. Thighs are good. All right. We are sanitized for now. Hey, chicken thighs save lives. I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it on the internets. All right, so we're nice and clean. I should have tossed this before I washed my hands. Whatever, going in. Give that chicken a toss and throw it in the fridge overnight. Transform, right? Ready? Like, fast forward 24 hours. Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. We have our chicken. It's been marinating overnight. It's looking good. We're gonna let it come up to room temperature. Don't have to. Just get the chill off of it for a little bit. Just to take the chill off a little bit. Did you guys like my little zhoo 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 zhoo? Oops, I'm in the wrong category here. I was wondering where everybody's at. I'm in just chatting. I'm not even in food and drink. Looks sunny there and not snowy. Annie J, I saw that you guys got snow. Oof. My time-lapse sound was great. I knew it. I've been practicing. So, here it is, chicken. Marinating, okay? I'm gonna throw mine in the fridge, and then we get to start making cornbread. Give me your cornbread. First things first, we are going to we're gonna mix our dry ingredients. I have the super secret cornbread recipe in my super secret notebook. I share this recipe with you guys anyway, because I want you guys to try making this cornbread. It is beyond good. This is the best cornbread you will ever have. I will go ahead and say that. And I'm confident in saying that. Mainly because I did not invent this recipe, right? I perfected it, but I did not invent it. So let's get our dry ingredients. We're gonna need 1.5 cups plain cornmeal, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 of a cup of sugar. If you like sugar, if you do not like a sweet cornbread, leave it out. I have to use a little bit of sugar in mine because it helps with the caramelization, right? It's not gonna be sweet. It'll have a touch of sweetness, but it'll be balanced out by the smokiness of the bacon fat, and it caramelizes, and it just gives it this like wonderful roasty toasty flavor, right? So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar instead of 1/3 of a cup, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. That's our dry. So let's get started with that. Let me go get the mise en place. We need all-purpose flour. We need plain cornmeal, so not self-rising. Not self-rising. Plain yellow cornmeal. If you can find it local, get local cornmeal. Support those local businesses. Adlai here is from North Carolina. I thought they were from South Carolina. North Carolina. Close, right? Very close. I didn't buy King Arthur all-purpose, but I do have their bread flour, so we're gonna use, you know, bread flour is a fine substitute. It's not gonna change. It might make it a little bit tougher. I'm not too worried about it. Let's get our sugar. Let's get our baking powder. Normally I have all this stuff out. But it's gonna be a quicker stream today, so I left it all where it goes so I can walk around. Barney of the Rebel, what's up, man? Welcome. Let's start measuring out. So, does anybody know why, whenever we're doing like baking, whether it's like cakes or cookies or, I'm not a pastry chef, you guys know I hate baking. There's a couple things I like baking. Pizza, bread. That's it. Gracious Patriot, welcome. Happy Friday, my guy. Thank you guys. I'm so sorry I had to take like a few weeks off of Twitch. I'm so beyond happy that you guys have come back to the stream. I know we got a lot of work to do to get things back to that level of energy and hype that we had, but it's been a good week back. Appreciate you all being here. Do you guys know why we do dry ingredients in one bowl, wet ingredients in another bowl, combine them separately, and then combine them? Does anybody know why we do that? It's very important to step up your game, right? Mary Todd, welcome. So into the bowl, guys. We're gonna go with our cup and a half of cornmeal, plain yellow cornmeal, not self-rising. Plain yellow cornmeal. Okay. Now this recipe is one of those recipes where you can measure by cups. To dirty more dishes, Annie J, you're right on. I've heard that people, yeah, pretty much dreaded. So it's evenly distributed, and so it doesn't get overmixed. If you overmix something with flour in it, flour has a ton of gluten in it, right? Has a ton of gluten in it. So if you overmix it, it's gonna make it tough, and you're not gonna have a good texture. You're gonna have a tough cornbread, not a lighter cornbread, right? Because the imperial measuring system is whacked and not like the metric. Yeah, imperial's stupid. But it's an American recipe, and it seems to work. It doesn't need to be so precise. If it's close enough, it will work. Will you post this cornbread recipe in Discord? It is in there somewhere. So I would go and search cornbread. Like you could do the little magnifying glass, and it should be in there. And if not, I'll go ahead and repost it, right? I'll repost it. So 1.5 cups, plain cornmeal. Now we got 1 cup all-purpose flour. And we have the Nixter coming in. 33 months subscribed in a row. It's great to see you, Nixter. How are you, my love? Get you on the boat.
I'm very glad you're back, bro. So
Taster
much
Travis
love.
coming in with a $15 holla. Thank you all. I'm glad to be back, Travis. Thank you guys for a great start. Thank you all. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, my friend. Travis, that puts you as our top donator of the week. Start thinking about next week for our pizza day, our pasta day. Is there something you want to see? Top weekly MVPs get to put the input in there. Start thinking. You got this. So tomorrow, next week, we'll have a pizza day, we'll have a pasta day. We're probably gonna be down to 2 streams next week, just so I can integrate into the restaurant, right? Salty's going back to work. You know what? As much as I love my job here, and I love you guys, my boss here sucks. I'm ready to go back to work for a bit. Hey, Mom. Barney, have a great one. I woke up to come say hi. It's 2 in the morning. Barney, cheers, my friend. It was great to see you. Guys and girls, Mama Salty in the chat. Can we get some love for Mama Salty? Mama Salty had surgery 2 days ago. Mama Salty had surgery. Get well soon, Mom, on the list. There's some secret ingredient notes for you guys. All right? My little notepad. Let's get some love in the chat for Mama Salty. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's get our sugar. 2 tablespoons. Baked ziti would be great for pasta. Baked ziti would be good, Nixter. Nice handwriting. You know, I scribble. I scribble. 2 tablespoons, plus a little bit more. All right, it's a little, as a Southerner, as somebody that lives in the South, sweet cornbread's not a thing. I happen to like a sweet, salty, smoky combo. Not too sweet though, okay? And now we're gonna need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. We need that push, right? This is a very rich cornbread with bacon fat and lots of butter. The more fat you have in your recipe, the more like rocket ship baking powder you need because it's heavier. You need more power, right? More power. So 4 teaspoons, it's a lot. I'm actually gonna go 4 and like a half today and see if that changes anything. My mom used to put onions in her cornbread. Absolutely a thing that you can do. Savory cornbread is like the bee's knees. Nixter, you haven't seen my knees and my legs in a while. I know it was once a thing of the stream with these pearly whites. The bee's knees. Yeah, Mama Salty's doing well. Upon searching Discord, no cornbread recipe found. Alex, I will post it soon. Waylam, are those hey dudes? These are dude shoes. Now, well, actually, I'm sorry. No, these aren't dude shoes, but I do have dude shoes upstairs. These are like my off-brand $30 shoes from Amazon that I wear walking the dogs. Nice. What nice. Hot there today? Exclamation point. So I'm gonna decode this. Mama Salty language, right? Whatever goes here does not go here. Nice. What is it hot there today? Question mark. It's gonna be in like the mid 70s. My mom lives in New Jersey. I live in South Carolina. She thinks like the temperatures and the weather are like the same. Love dude shoes. They're great. All right, so sea salt in, baking powder in, sugar in, flour in, cornmeal in, mix. Evenly distribute. I drive my semi in them and I'll have to hurt anyone who gets in. Beautiful legs as usual, Nixter. See, I knew it. I've been working on them, Nixter. You know how I've been working on my legs? They've been getting stronger because we've been making a lot of like this stuff recently. So up here is getting heavier, giving these a little bit of a workout. There's the cornbread, guys. That's the cornbread we're making today, right there. That's it. I know you guys are excited. Oh, thank you, wireless mouse. Look at that pizza. Look at that pizza. I've been eating a lot of them. All those squats. Dry ingredients, done. Let's get our wet ingredients together now. Wet ingredients together. Note to self, buy more small bowls. Those pizzas have looked fab on Insta. Thank you, Ems. I'm doing my best. I think that pizza could do really well here. I don't know if Chef John's still watching. I would love to know your opinion, Chef John. Bringing out like 14-inch pizzas that could be, cook in 3 to 4 minutes in a 650 or 700 degree oven. Get out the window quickly. And then also perfect to share. Pizza, appetizer, right? For 2, quick meal at the bar. I think it would be pretty good. Oh, we got a raid. More pizza. Hello, Raiders. We're about to make some cornbread. That cornbread. That's how It's Me Salty's world famous cornbread. All right, here we go. Wet ingredients. So dry ingredients are here. Wet ingredients, 2 cups, full fat buttermilk. What is the DC? What is the DC? Explain to me. I'm not like hip, cool, trendy. I'm weird. Oh, Diet Coke? Yo, I'm addicted to Diet Coke. I gotta start calling it the DC. Is that what the cool people do? Oh, I crushed the DC, man. The DC, me and the DC. Yo, Twinderella, welcome to the stream. Time to get making our cornbread. Let's go. So, when we're making this cornbread, if you guys want to make it healthy, don't ask me about it. I don't want to know. I'm kidding. You can use reduced fat buttermilk in this recipe. But if you do, say bye-bye, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. If you use reduced fat buttermilk, do me a favor, make one with reduced fat, make one with full fat, taste the difference. Then you come to me on social media, you type in @HeyIt'sMeSalty, and you say, you were right. Yeah, Twinderella made my cornbread. What, 2-3 weeks ago? It's the best cornbread. Look how nice and thick that is. Can we get some thick emote spam in the chat? Yeah, exactly, Nixter. Travis coming in with bibs. I'm going back to work. I'm not done school. I have one semester left.
Didn't know you were going back to work. Are you done with school now?
I have one semester left at school, but I ran out of money. No, I'm kidding. I need a break. I need to go back to work. I miss cooking, and we found, you know, a new friend who's going to be our neighbor, and it's just something doing handmade pastas and Nove style pizzas. I think we really found like my vision for what I've wanted to do, and somebody that wants to change what they do, and just to marry, like one and one become boom, like that. You were right, I'm gonna answer for all now. So, into our buttermilk. One egg. Get those good eggs.
The force is strong in this.
We got a follower. Kahuko Moon. Welcome. 1 egg. Use those good eggs, right? Thick. Chef John's got the thick emotes. I love it. I love it, Chef John. We got some good emotes here, Chef John. I've been a Twitch partner since April of 2018, so our emotes have really come a long way, right? MJ Gravity, it's great to see you again. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're gonna need some butter and bacon fat. So, let's take a pan. We're gonna quickly melt. Oh God. We're gonna melt. Now this is my little thing that I do. Bacon fat, 3 tablespoons. Did I throw my tablespoons away? 3 tablespoons of baking fat, 3 tablespoons of butter, melted, barely melted, okay? Just hear me out, people. 1, as much as I talk shit on bacon, it's not the bacon that I'm talking shit on. It's us, humans, okay? Bacon is delicious. However, everybody uses way too much and destroys the flavors of everything else. Use your restraint. Use your restraint. Give it a little bit of bacon essence, right? If the dish is supposed to be bacon, then let it be bacon, right? But you don't need to overkill everything with bacon, right? This cornbread will have bacon essence. Bacon essence is great in everything. 17,000 pieces of bacon in everything shows you don't know how to cook for shit and you're hiding it underneath bacon. Wait, you can just get bacon fat in a container like that? You can. I use this strictly for baking. We have containers of bacon fat, right? We have containers of baking fat, but sometimes there's some product in there, some grizzy stuff. This is pure bacon fat that I use for baking so I don't get any burnt pieces. And it's fairly cheap. Okay? 3 tablespoons of bacon fat melting. Yeah, you got it. Use restraint. You want to be a good chef, you got to use restraint with your bacon, okay? It'll impress people. And I don't, maybe it won't impress people. It'll impress me. And that's what really matters. Right, chat? Right? Huh? 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 Right? So, bacon fat is melted. We're going to take 3 tablespoons of butter. I don't even know where knives are, guys. We had the house packed up, ready to go here. Now everything has changed again. What does this say, Esther? Here we go. 3 tablespoons of butter. Now, you guys know how I like to use butter, right? Exclamation point butter in the chat for those who want to see the proper use of butter, okay? However, we are baking. This isn't cooking. This is baking. It's science. You can't just be like, ooh, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then Baking is different. Baking is different. You're the man, or you're the woman. You're the woman behind the man. Baking's different. You have to have the right ratio of wet ingredients, leavening ingredients, binding ingredients, salt, sugar, everything. 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of bacon. If you think adding more is gonna make this better, you're wrong. It's gonna make it dense and gloopy and no good. Just trust me on this. I'm a doctor, okay? 3 tablespoons butter, 3 tablespoons bacon fat. I wonder if adding liquid smoke to butter or Crisco, I would not. I would not. Liquid smoke is icky. Liquid smoke is icky and it can really ruin what you're going to make. I would steer clear. Is there a baked dish that does allow for more freedom in that chefy way? Yo, Aceweb, good to see you. I mean, once you get, it depends what you're doing, eat at Dad's. I would say pizza. But that's different. I don't know. I'm not a baker, right? I'm not a baker. I really wouldn't know. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we got our dry, we got our wet, we're gonna mix our egg. Where is my whisk? We're gonna mix our egg into our buttermilk. This we can whisk in really well, right? This we can whisk in really well because we're not developing any gluten. We're not doing anything crazy here. We just want to evenly incorporate our egg into our buttermilk. Now, yeah, I don't think so, Eat It Dads, to be honest. Now, if you have like children, this is a great place for them to help out. They can whisk and kind of bring things together, and then you can show them using the restraint. Whiskey business. Yeah, if you have a teenage kid, they can whisk this up real quick for you, right? Imagine you get your 13-year-old in there. They're pros. They're pro whiskers. They've been waiting their whole young lives to start whisking eggs and buttermilk for cornbread, right? We are going to now take three tablespoons of our butter and bacon fat mixture. Put it into the bowl, whisk it around, keep going, and work kind of quickly, because if you don't, the cold buttermilk will re-solidify the butter and the bacon fat if you don't work quickly. Slowly drizzle. That was good enough. But look, see, it didn't like shock, and it's one homogeneous mixture. There's not like, you guys know what I mean when you put butter into something? Nixter, that was the point. You put like butter, you put melted butter in like liquid and it re-clumps up in the butter again because of the temperature difference. So we didn't have that happen here, which is good, right? Is that about 3 tablespoons? Yes. Okay, so now this is the important part, everybody. Get your mise en place together, okay? You want to do this quickly and correctly. This isn't up for interpretation. I mean, it's up for interpretation. Not if you want to do it right, okay? Right now, what we want to do is add our buttermilk into our cornmeal, flour, and leavening mixture, right? We are going to gently mix it. Do not over mix. Over mixing will give you tough cornbread. We kind of want to stir it a little bit. And if it's a little bit clumpy, that's okay. Better that than smooth. You can't put this in a blender. Okay, so we're going to bring it around. And we're going to slowly incorporate it until we don't see anything dry. It should be nice and thick. Uh-oh, my boss is coming. My boss is coming, guys. There he is. What the hell is that? Nixter, you haven't seen the boys in a while. Gotta love that mise en place. See how they're still dry underneath? You gotta work it. You have to mix it, but not over mix. Just until everything is
so thick.
Yes, just until it's incorporated. See how it's still clumpy? That's all right. We're folding gently. Okay, we're good. That's it. Over this way. Come here. Come here. Out of the way. Give me one moment, buddy. Check this out, guys. Here we go. We have our cast iron skillet in the oven. It's been on at 425. We now take it out of the oven. Check this out. You got to do this part quick. You got to do this part quick, okay? Got to do this part quick because you don't want the butter to burn. You take your butter, bacon, fat mixture, pour it. Ringo, move. Thank you. Get all of it out and pour it into the pan. Here's the sizzles. Hear it? If you do not get your batter in, that butter will burn. Sometimes it's brown butter. That's good and delicious. If you don't work quick enough, it's burnt butter. That is not good and delicious. Look at all that butter in there, okay? It's a good amount. This is what makes this cornbread so special. Now in goes our batter. In goes our batter. Now we're gonna mix it around. Smooth it out. See how it's like sizzling around the sides here? That's what you want to see. Now, here's one of the most important things. Smooth, even layer, right? Hey, bada, 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 bada. Smooth, even layer. Okay, watch this. Now, there's a couple things you can do. One, you can spoon some of the sauce on there. What I like to do is just take some vegetable spray and put it on the top. That's gonna aid in that browning, right? Look at it boiling around the edges. See it sizzling? Uh-oh, my OCD is raging, leaving that batter in the bowl. I know, architect, the only reason I did that is it's not gonna fit. And there's a reason why it won't fit. And that reason is I put a little bit of extra leavening agent in there today. So it's like super active. So as soon as I mixed it, it should have just gone in, but I'm doing the twitch thing. So it just took a little bit extra time. So I don't think it would have fit in there regardless. I think it would have kind of overflowed, but it's in. 425. Timer on 20 minutes and we'll check it. Timer on 20 minutes and we'll check it. Okay, I thought I only did one cup of buttermilk and I was like, oopsie daisy. I'm name is Aaron. Hi, Punchero. Why do you keep saying I'm name is Aaron? It's the second day, second stream in a row. I know who you are, Punchero. It's good to see you. All right, we are 1 hour into the stream. Let's thank our supporters today. Today we have Taste of Travis coming in with a 9-month sub. Annie J coming in, 1 bit. Rara, 10-month sub. Eat It Dads with a gift sub. Ems with a 10-month sub. Ems with 250 bits. The Nixter with a 33-month sub. Taste of Travis with a $15 holler. Thank you guys so much. And Taste of Travis, 300 bits on the board. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Now, normally I don't take my bathroom break till the 2-hour mark. Yeah, it's not too bad today, Ems. We've been quiet. We've been quiet since the comeback. Ems gifting a sub to Tickle Chew. I had to take 3 weeks off, Ems, so naturally we lost a lot of momentum, right? I had to take 3 weeks off. I actually almost moved. Half of my life is still packed in cardboard boxes in the garage. I almost moved to Minneapolis for work. But we found another way to do things. So it's been hectic. But we'll bounce back. We're the Salty Army. You can't kill us. We're like cats with 9 lives, but 9 times, right? Minneapolis. All right, guys, I'm taking my quick bathroom break because I've drank like 4 cups of coffee already today. Cold, Ma. Yeah. Cold. Ace Web is in Minneapolis soda. All right, guys. Quick bathroom break. Enjoy the tunes. Mama Salty gifting us up the Bubs first. On the board, Mama Salty. All right, Ems and Mama Salty and Travis want to bring the hype today. Let's see what happens. I'm down for some Friday hype. I'm ready to jump around. Today's my last free day. I'm officially employed as of tomorrow. Things are gonna get a little crazy. All right, here we go. Quick bathroom break. Be right back, guys, girls. Then we're gonna start making some fried chicken. Welcome, my friend. We're back. Had to take a little coffee potty break there. We're back. Gonna start doing some fried chicken. I haven't made fried chicken in a really long time. And you know what's really weird? I'm not very good at making, I'm adequate. I'm not the best at making fried chicken. For some reason, I don't know what I do wrong, but it's just not the best. I think it's because I do it on stream where I try to keep everything really clean and minimal. But it's still, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not like, you know, it's definitely just not like next level. Like our cornbread, next level. Those pizzas, next level. My fried chicken is good. I still want to eat it a lot. It's good. Dutch oven. I am using peanut oil to fry today. I am certain said, anybody ever misplaced their glasses and can't see to find them? I've never had glasses, but I can imagine that that's terrible. All right, so we're going in with peanut oil. If you have a peanut allergy, it's like one of those new things, right? Or actually, that's been around for a while. If you have a peanut allergy, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. Peanut oil is the world's greatest fry oil, right? This and tallow. I like to use a mixture of peanut oil and tallow. We're gonna move this aside for now. Just wanted to get it ready. Let's make our breading, okay? We're gonna make our breading for our Nashville chicken. Now this is gonna be Nashville-ish chicken, right? I'm not doing like the double dreads. We're doing like real simple chicken today. Whoa! Nixter coming in with a jackpot.
Give my love to the boys.
Here he
I
comes.
keep them fed heart.
You stay. Let's get some love in the chat. Ringo getting a jackpot, getting some jackpot love. Nixter, I don't even bring the treat jar into the kitchen anymore because jackpots just don't, they're not like they used to be. They just don't happen very often. So we don't leave the cookie jar anymore around here. Here you go, bud. Come on. What about avocado oil? I don't use it, so I can't give you a good, honest opinion on it, just because I don't use it. Way overpriced, and anything that expensive, not worth using. Especially if you're frying, you would need like $97 worth of avocado oil to fry chicken, right? Doggies need jackpots. Yeah, you know what? 2020, we averaged 6 jackpots a stream. I counted the jackpots to do my taxes recently, and I think we were at 14 jackpots for the entire year this year. So the dogs naturally have lost weight. Ringo's lost 15 pounds and Brody's lost 17 pounds. And they look awesome. And they're on a new diet. They're on a new diet too. We can't take away from that. It's okay, Nixter. Well, Nixter, now with the new, with the new job starting, we might be back at nighttime. We're putting in we're still working on the addition of the house, but we're thinking about the garage becoming a living area, an entertaining area, and a kitchen. Turning the garage into that and then building an extra garage because, we're supposed to put the addition on the house. So maybe after work streams, late night, coming back. Flour. Architect, if you need help with planning, I am an architect. I thank you, man. I might need your opinion. We might need your opinion. You guys see this dog? Now that it's happened once, he's not gonna leave. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Nixter. I do, architect, I do. All right, so now we're making our breading. Okay, all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add in just a little bit of cornstarch. This makes it extra crispy. I happen to like fried chicken that's like a thin breading, right? I don't like it super hard and crunchy. I like it thin and crisp for this type of fried chicken, right? Let's take some salt. I don't know what I want to put in this. All-purpose flour, a little bit of cornstarch, good pinch of salt, black pepper. If you have white pepper, you can use white pepper. I think the flavor of fried white pepper is like very warm and cozy and inviting. But I have black pepper, so black pepper goes in. Now, what are your favorite seasonings to put in your fried chicken, chat? I want to hear about it. Is that the container for your salt? It's one of many. It's one of many. It's like a salt hot tub.
Strong,
right? It's like a little spa. Paprika, yes. Light on the paprika, but definitely need it. Tef, thanks for following. There's a reason I go light on paprika, and I use the smoke type. Too much paprika will burn. But I do want that little bit of earthy flavor. 11 herbs and spices, says Sexy Brutal. A lot of these spices will burn, so you have to be very like precise in what you're going to put in there. Mixter says, well, I'm black, so Lowry's seasoning salt is a must. I don't know if we have Lowry's seasoning salt, but you know what I am going to do instead? I'm going to do the Cajun version of Lowry's seasoned salt, which is like Tony Casher's. In. I'm actually going to leave this out because we are going to make... Do you guys know how Nashville hot chicken gets hot? A lot of people think it's in the breading. It's not in the breading. It's actually a completely separate spice rub that you then take some of your hot cooking oil, pour it into the spice rub to let it like perfume the flavors, and then you toss the chicken in it. So you don't have to go crazy here. The spices and seasonings could burn, but you can add all that flavor into the oil that you toss the chicken. Nashville hot chicken is so unhealthy. First, it's fried chicken that's fried in oil. Terrible, right? Delicious, but terrible. I have a duck breast in my freezer. What recipe should I look up to cook? Ooh. What's the temperature like near you, Twinderella, right now? What's the temperature like? So first, you deep fry the chicken, and then you take the frying oil and add it to a spice mix and toss the chicken in the frying oil spice mix, then you eat it. Super unhealthy, delicious. But you're in the South, so go get you some Lowry seasoning salt. Well, it's not like we can't make seasoning salt. We know what's in it. Laura and I are, 70s. I love duck. I love duck with I love duck with cherry, right? So look up a nice tart or sour cherry sauce to go with that duck breast. Right? Cherry's more of it's a nice fall ingredient. Nice, gotta love it. Yeah, there's Lowry's here somewhere. Don't get me wrong, Nixon. There's Lowry's here somewhere. Okay, I don't know if this is going to root. I bet that method allows you to control the heat too. Yeah, it does, 100%. Do you guys want to take a look at you guys want to take a peek at the cornbread? Right, it's not done yet. This is where most people will take the cornbread out of the oven and be like, it's golden, it's done. If you guys want to see the cornbread, let's get some saltgasms or eye emotes in that chat, and we'll give you guys a sneak peek of the cornbread, okay? Not quite cold yet. That's okay. Go sour cherry, tart cherry. I think that'll be great. What else can we put in this thing? What else can we put in this thing? I'm just looking for random spices now. Ground time. A little bit of ground time. That was a lot of ground time. All right, here's a sneak peek of the cornbread. This is where most people go, oh, I read this on Grandma Joni's food blog. It's golden brown and delicious. It's ready. Golden brown and delicious is awesome for pies, fried chicken, but for cornbread, boring. Our cornbread right now is golden brown and delicious. It is puffy. See the texture of it? You can see it's puffing up. It's looking pretty good. That's not ready yet. That's not real cornbread. This is bullshit. Get it back in the oven. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Like the girl from Frozen. Let it go. Mahogany, dark, beautiful cornbread is what we need. We're gonna let that keep going at 450, and we're really gonna get some like nice color. That's only about 12 minutes in. The total cook time is like 25 minutes, right? We want to get dark, mahogany, have some character, right? It should look like Ernest Hemingway's study where he smoked cigars and drank rum. Let it go, Elsa. Elsa, you're so annoying. Just let it go already. I've never seen Frozen, by the way. Just a little heads up. That would be bullshit bread. That would be bullshit bread. Golden brown cornbread for the county fair. Want to win a blue ribbon? No. Let's get some character. Let's get funky. Let's get funky. This is why nobody likes me, too, by the way. This is why nobody likes me. I'm too over the top with all this let it go kind of shit. All right. Oh, do we want to get spicy? You guys know how we do spicy here, right? Every subscriber brings it up a spice level. So let's see where we're at. We're at mild. I'm gonna get some cayenne. Tiny bit of cayenne, right? We're at a mild level today.
It's so thick.
It's been a slow week. We're at a mild level today. A little bit of cayenne. H-Guy, hello. Tiny bit of cayenne. A little sprinkle. Get it mixed in. Let's get it mixed in. We'll leave it. You never know what's going to happen. Well, thank you, Nixter. I guess on Twitch, I should be trying to promote myself to the masses. But I'm more, hey, I at least need a medium. Nixter, I'm the same way, Nixter. I'm the same way. I like it hot. I want to be blowing out my O-ring today, to be honest. That's how I would like to be going. I would like to be blowing out the O-ring today. I can't do spicy, but I want to. 100 bits coming in. I am certain.
I can't do spicy, but
Opinions
I want
on
to.
celery salt and fried chicken. Dreaded? Awesome. I think it's great. Do hot? I love doing hot. I am certain, thank you for the bits. I think celery salt belongs. I think celery salt belongs. I don't think we have it here, but I think it's good. Celery salt is very underrated. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I did not mention dill. I am not the biggest dill fan. I like it when I need it. Alert didn't go off when I resubbed. H-Guy, refresh the page, H-Guy. Like celery salt and a Bloody Mary, even though I don't drink alcohol anymore. I love it. Squiggies, welcome to the stream, my guy. You still keep toilet paper in the freezer, Sexy Brutal? You know I do. It's out in the garage, but we do. I started keeping it. We haven't done spicy streams in a while. Exclamation point spicy. Just stopped work, like it just stopped being a thing, right? Stop being a thing. Every day we did a spicy stream, it was, we never got out of level 1. So we gave up on the spicy streams. For now.
You didn't know?
I got you, H-Guy. 80 months in a row from H-Guy.
Better call somebody.
80 months in a row from H-Guy. Let's get some love in the chat. You guys want to hear something funky? You guys want to hear something funky? By the way, H-Guy, one more sub. You know what that means? That means a little bit more cayenne. A little bit more cayenne. There you go, H-Guy. Professor Chaos subbed yesterday, Wednesday, 100 months in a row, our first 100 month in a row subscriber. H-Guy coming in 80 months in a row on the board. Nixter remembers all those great streams. I miss that apartment. I miss that community. Our community now is so amazing. That community back then, though, was so bonkers. We hit 1,000 subscribers with that community, I believe, a couple times. Or no, we hit that here. It was insane. Steady thrust coming in. Rock steady. Leave it to you guys. We're about to bread this chicken. Here come the subs. Here comes the heat. Another sub for steady thrust. You know what that means? More cayenne in the mix. Doubling it up. Let's go check our cornbread, guys. What you talk about, Willis? Friday stream, baby. I know, H-Guy, 6 to 7 years, man. Salt beeps in the chat. Let's go check on our cornbread. Okay, that's 20 minutes in. It's looking awesome. We need a little more time. We need a little more time. I'm gonna baste it with a little bit of butter. Butter spray. Actually, I'm gonna use spray. I don't wanna take it out. We're gonna use a little spray just to start bringing out more color on the top. And we'll go from there. All right, timer. Jeez Louise. 6 minutes. We'll see what happens. 6 minutes. We'll see what happens. All right. So let's see here. We're going to do a double dredge. Let's do a double dredge. You know what? I said I wasn't going to make a mess today. F it. F it. I'll make a mess today because I love you guys. We're going to do this the right way. I can't teach you guys the wrong way to do things. Okay, plain flour here. Nixter's bringing the heat. Nixter's bringing the heat to the train here. Exclamation point, namaste. Namaste in the bathroom. Butthole's about to be on fire. 5 bomber, more cayenne. On the board. I've made a huge mistake. All right, we can get rid of our buttermilk. Big Money Dolphin Panda 777777. Welcome to the stream. How are you? A little bit of salt on our flour. What fun is cooking without a mess? Well, I am certain, like I said, I'm starting work way earlier than I should. I have like a 35-page, 40-page law report done, but the restaurant I'm gonna go and start consulting with like really needs help. So naturally, I can't say no to anybody. So I decided I'm gonna work tomorrow night. So like I put myself in a little bit of a hole. So I gotta get done. I don't want to spend any time cleaning today. I would like to be done with this and then right up to the office to study, right? Gotta have the dishwasher, Nixter. Gotta have the dishwasher. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking our chicken out of the buttermilk. We put it into plain flour. We're gonna go plain flour, back into plain buttermilk. Actually, you know what? No, I think we got enough. We're not gonna do it that way. We're gonna go right into the dredge. This buttermilk is nice and thick. Okay? We're gonna coat it. Nixter says, let's go!
Let's go. Salt onward.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go check this cornbread. Really close, guys, really close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna get our chicken. We're tossing. Most important thing, actually, let's start heating up our oil. Okay, heating up our oil. One of the most important things with fried chicken is getting the breading on, getting rid of the excess breading, and then letting the breading sit for a little bit, right? They are, eat it dads, it's terrible. So this is gonna be a thinner fried chicken, as I call this study chicken. It's still gonna be spicy. We put a shit ton of cayenne in here already, right? So we're taking it out of the breading, onto a cooling rack, right? Excess breading off onto a cooling rack. And we're gonna let it sit. And what this does is it allows the buttermilk and the flour to kind of commingle, coexist, right? Be like, hey, you come here often? Yeah, it's a good spot. Gets hot up in here. Letting it sit to form this bond, like almost becomes like a paste, like a glue. Okay, and that's going to hold the breading on the chicken, right? It's going to hold the breading on the chicken. So take a look at what it looks like now, and then we'll see what it looks like when it gets ready, right? See how it just looks dry? Looks dry. You can see some spots with the texture. That's where it's really starting to do its thing, right? We're gonna let this sit here. Now we're gonna go take a look at our cornbread. I think our cornbread's done. What do you guys think? Cornbread done? Thank you guys for the mini train. Thank you all. Let's go take a look. This one's a little lighter than normal. I'm surprised. This one's a little lighter than normal. Still good. It's close to the same color, right? This one doesn't have as many crackles. Doesn't have as many crackles on it. I did not today steady thrust, and the only reason is I want this to be a clean fried chicken because I have so much work to do that I want to be able to reading here and snacking here without making a mess. So I call this my study chicken. Yeah, it looks good, right? We're looking good. I'm sad it didn't have any crackle. I can't control that. That's science. That's nature. But I want to show you guys what I mean by golden brown, not cool, dark, roasted, toasted, awesome, right? Check this out. See the bottom of it? That's the color I want to see. I could get that by putting it in the broiler. But that's that deep, dark, golden brown color, right? And it just smells like toasty, roasty, brown butter. Has anybody here ever had a brown butter sauce? Anybody here ever had brown butter sauce? Right? Super good. It smells like brown butter and bacon fat and toasted corn. It don't get any better than that. I'm telling you right now. So, when it comes out of the oven, and I wish you guys can hear the texture of it. Like it's outside is crunchy, the inside is moist, right? So we're gonna let this sit on this cooling rack, right? We want some air flowing around the bottom. If we leave it in the pan, all that heat will turn into steam, and that steam will make the bottom soggy. And you guys know we have no room for soggy bottoms here, right? So we want the air to circulate around it. I say let it cool for about an hour, and then you guys can go in and eat. I think most recipes will tell you 20 minutes. I'm a fan of room temperature cornbread. I haven't eaten yet today, so part of me wants to just dig in like right now. Mayonnaise and bread, welcome, welcome, welcome. Circulate, circulate, circular motion. Air, flowage, right? Way to tell your cornbread is done. Jalapeno cheddar cornbread tonight, Uncle Badass, I love it. A kit G, welcome to the stream. Way to tell if it's done. Just stick a toothpick in or a probe, pull it out. If it's clean, you're good. Also, you can take the temperature inside, 200 degrees, you're good. This is registering at 205 degrees, it's done, right? Now, take the temperature of our oil here. We need this to get to 325, 350, sounds pretty good. I like to fry a little bit lower. I'm gonna say 335 is my favorite frying temperature. So we'll leave this here. Now take a look. You guys see how it's starting to get a little tacky? See how it's starting to get a little tacky? Where the buttermilk and the flour are kind of becoming thick, right? Flour milk, the flour, the coating. Give me that cornbread and a stick of soft butter, Architect, right? I'm ready to go today. Look, I'm ready to go. I got the room temperature butter. I got this beautiful toasted cornbread, nice charred bottom with all the bacon fat. That's the color I want the whole thing to be. I got to start working on that. I think our top coil is kind of weak and on its way out, but we're looking good. Now, I'm wondering if, Salty, I truly believe we are kindred spirits. Well, the thing is, Architect, one thing about me is I'm adopted, right? I'm adopted, so like maybe I have family out there. Maybe I have connected spirits that I never even thought of. Like, who knows? I don't know. I'd eat that like a cookie. I'm about to go in. I don't think I can wait. I don't think I can wait. What about with some of this on it? Internet loves this stuff. A little bit of butter and Mike's Hot Honey. I think for science, I could be Wade Boggs' son. I could be Wade Boggs' son. It's a possibility. Cornbread is a must with homemade chili. Yeah, chili's good, man. We all love the chili. I think we're gonna cut a piece of cornbread. I don't think we can. We can't ignore the data suggesting it's a reality. I know it. Hot honey's pretty good. Hot honey's pretty good. All right, let's give this a slice. Let's have some. I'm not gonna wait because this cornbread. Here's my deal. If this cornbread's physical beauty superseded this cornbread, this would be going on the gram to take pictures. This cornbread, not as good looking as that cornbread. So, it doesn't matter if we cut into it early. Let's manja. You ever make fried cornbread? I'm in. Fire with pepper jelly. See, you guys know. You guys are too smart. You guys don't even need me here. You guys know what's good. You guys ready to fire this up? Why wait? Slice it up. All right. Here we go. Actually, you know what? If I take a piece out, I can still possibly get a picture. Now, I do not recommend cutting it this early. So do as I say, not as I do. Don't cut it this early. Let it cool for an hour. I'm starving. I'm very hungry. I have not eaten breakfast. Okay? I'm going to take out a nice slice. Like a huge slice. Dear Lord in heaven. Yeah. What's up, Taz? The cornbread's a green screen. What's up, Tazzy? I'm having some breakfast while we make our fried chicken. Nice, roasty, toasty, crusty. You guys want to see like all the steam coming out? Tell me that's not a good gif.
Not.
All right. Yeah, it's good. There's your YouTube thumbnail. Yeah. I do cornbread. I do cornbread. So, steaming. Not a steaming hot pile of trash. Nice toasted, look at that. Fried in brown butter and bacon fat. Hey, I make some things like this to make sure you guys know what you've been missing out on, okay? I've been gone for 3 weeks. You guys need to know you've been missing out on stuff like this. Shut the front door. Back to work. Get back to work, Salty. Cornbread food truck. Get back to work, Salty. Getting merch with just cornbread pictured on it. I know, right? It is the world's greatest cornbread. It is. We need a $500,000 grant from the United Nations, right? And then I'll make that cornbread for everybody that I'll make it for as many people as I can. Boom. War's over. Done. Everybody will just love everybody. Gold belly. I know, right? All right, here we are, guys. 340, 345. It's a little hotter than I like, but it'll cool down as we drop our chicken. Let's do it. Fried chicken time. It's been sitting. See how it's formed that crust? You see what I mean? How it kind of clumped up together to form those crispy crunchies? There we are. Let's fry. I think we can do 2 pieces at a time. How long do you fry it for, Salty? What do I look like, a chef? Doctor? I don't know. Cook it till it's done.
It's so
I don't do recipes. You guys know I don't do recipes. I don't follow instructions. I do my thing. Remember, we have a hot oven here, right? We still have a hot oven from our cornbread. Utilize it. Yo, Salty, I've already made you the gift you wanted. It is in your tweets. You guys rock. I'm going to take a look, Tots. Oh, man. Is this going to ruin my reputation forever? Tazi, you're a magician. That steam, I know, it's so good. So, everybody, why don't you get on out to Twitter and retweet that everywhere, okay? That's the gift that's going to get us up to about 2,000 subscribers, which will allow for this to be a full-time gig, which will allow for us to build our own separate standalone stream kitchen. Let's do it. If this gift doesn't do it, nothing will. Hey, B. Dean Cow, it's good to see you, man. It's great to have you. B. Dean Cow. Saturday morning, I make my first test batch of Nove pizza dough to possibly being introduced into, like, fruition. You ever make stroganoff on here? Chalks, I make everything on here. You guys name it, I make it. Exclamation point support in the chat. I cook what I like, and viewers and subscribers have a chance to sponsor a stream. There's been weeks where I've cooked nothing but vegan food. It's whatever chat chooses. When you guys aren't choosing, I usually do like home cooked, like Italian, French, bread, pizza, stuff like that. We can do whatever you guys want. I've definitely made stroganoff. But we don't do it like simple stuff. Like we'll make handmade pasta for that, right? We'll do handmade pasta and stuff for that. Let's go ahead and make our Nashville chicken sauce rub thing here. Brown sugar, right? Brown sugar, decent amount. It is sweet heat. Brown sugar. garlic, paprika, cayenne. What else? What do you guys think goes in Nashville? I got it written down, I know. Brown sugar, garlic, smoked the paprika, braised short ribs, love it. One of my favorite things to eat in the world. So remember, we're not making traditional fried chicken here. I need a different texture for this, okay? Nice, thin, crispy coating. Nice, thin, crispy coating, okay? Let's take a look at the temp here on these. Gonna have to lower the temperature a bit. See, this is as low as this will go, and it's at like over 350. That's why I hate this stove. As low as it will go, and it's over 350 degrees, which is tough. How do you store your oil after you fry? I like to let it cool overnight, and then I strain it through a strainer and a coffee filter. Through a strainer and a coffee filter. You guys want to see how to make Nashville hot chicken sauce? This is how you do it. That's it. See, this is like culinary school, but free. That's Nashville hot chicken sauce. Annatto's fine. Annatto's good. Apple cider vinegar powder, I love that. If I had it, I would do it. Oh, B. Dean Cal, did you miss? Oh, you missed the cornbread, B. Dean Cal? I feel bad for you, son. There's 99 million things I don't know how to cook, but cornbread ain't one. All right? There's our cornbread. Pac-Man. Hot chicken is brown sugar. Yeah, right, architect? Brown sugar. Move this over. Brown sugar, paprika, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, salt, pepper. That's about it. H-Man, good to see you, my guy. Good to see you, H-Man. Welcome. Hello, Miss Laura. How are you today? Bert Bornavoda. How do you properly dispose of used cooking oil? Find a really like spaced out, cool hippie friend, right? And give it to them for their van. Damn, that must have been the eagle flying overhead. You guys see that? We have bald eagles in our neighborhood. Laura in the house. Laura Nixter's here. You can usually find like ecological centers that take oil. What you want to do is let it cool down. First, you want to let it cool down, strain it, and reuse it as much as possible. When it's hit its when it hits, it's like, it's dead. Let it cool overnight, put it in like a garbage or a coffee can. And you can either like find a friend that has a restaurant and go dump it there where they have oil disposal. You can recycle it at your eco centers. Depends on what's around you. Yeah, Nixter. We have bald eagles here. Feel like getting some Greek food later. Yes, I do, Laura. Are we going to the Greek Fest today? Oh, yeah. I can go for a euro. Let's go. Laura, check this out. There's a GIF that Minnesota Taz made from the stream, Laura. From our cornbread. My fried chicken still sucks, Laura. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my fried chicken. It's not that it sucks. It's just weird. It's just different. This one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. I put a little cornstarch in there, so it's like a hard shell, right? And then it's gonna go into the Nashville sauce. Fun fact, bald eagles are named as such because bald is an Old English word for white, not because they lack feathers on their head. Yes! That I knew it wasn't because of the color of them, right? I knew it wasn't because of the color of them. What a gift, Taz. How much do I owe you for that, Taz? 2%. 2% of all subscription revenue over 2,000 subscribers goes to Minnesota Taz from now on for that gift. B. Dean Cal? I'm in trouble. What's your favorite thing to cook? Pizza, Neapolitan style pizza, and homemade pasta are my favorite things to cook.
The force is strong with this one.
Twister Tory, thank you for following. What's that? This is fried chicken. Oh, what's Neapolitan pizza, Chalks? Chalks, you should go follow my Instagram, @HeyIt'sMeSalty. You can see everything I make there. Everything. You'll also see Neapolitan pizza down here, too. Twister Tory, thank you for the raid. What up, Raiders? I don't have Insta. I have Insta. I have Twitter, though. Oh, okay. You can see it on Twitter, too. Off to the last client. See you in a bit. Enjoy the stream. Save me a piece of chicken. You got it, my love. Strawberry vanilla chocolate pizza. Neapolitan pizza's coming up. Right after the cornbread, right? Twister Tory, hi. Nope, maybe not. All right, let me make it bigger here. You'll see Neapolitan pizza soon. No, it's not like Neapolitan ice cream. That is Neapolitan pizza. Oh, so like good pizza. Oh, Chalks, you get it. Don't let anybody else know I'm saying this, but the answer to that is yes, like good pizza. Not a lot of the shit that we have here in America. Hungry Howie's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. Not New York style pizza. Oh, boring. It's pizza with some actual substance and some style, right? As an NYer, I'm offended. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. B. Dean Cal says Domino's is top shelf pizza, won't hear otherwise. That's an Ohio problem. Yeah, you got it, Twister Tory. Thank you for the raid. Doesn't hold a flame the Little Caesars Batman Calzone pizza, stuffed crust cheese pizza, bread pizza. I mean, I can't touch Little Caesars. I can only hope to contain how their monopoly on the pizza game, right? Back at NYC in December. Ah! I don't know. I'm not a big I don't like New York City. Sure, there's a lot of good food and stuff there, but I'm just not a New York City fan. But I will give you some good recommendations. Okay, so this is step 1 of our fried chicken, right? Not doing KFC style. It's crispy, it's crunchy, right? This has to go into our Nashville sauce, but not yet. But not yet. New York, see the thing, I grew up in New Jersey and right outside of New York City, right? So there's this thing that Northerners have, and that's why nobody likes them. And I'm talking very generally, of course. I'm saying just in general. People are just like, oh, New Yorkers? Oh. You know? Like New Jersey, just because something's from New Jersey, people from New Jersey think it's amazing. It's like pork roll. You know, it's disgusting, but because it's something that's only sold in New Jersey, people from New Jersey are like, it's the fucking greatest food. Well, New York is just like, New York. Everything's great because it's New York. Well, it's just like, wow, your pizza, you can fold it. Every pizza looks the same. It has absolutely nothing distinctive about it. Peter Luger's good. Peter Luger's good. There's great restaurants in New York. But just because something's New York doesn't mean it's great. Peter Luger's isn't New York. It's a restaurant in New York. New York style pizza? Not that impressive. Unpopular opinion of the day. Not that impressive. Congratulations, you can sell it for $1 and fold it and walk around. It shows you how cheap it is if you can still sell it for $1 nowadays, right? There's a reason pork roll is sold only in New Jersey. Thank you, Beating Cow. Laura loves it. Laura loves pork roll. I loved it as a kid in New Jersey, and then I left New Jersey and moved around the country and experienced the world, and I realized, wow, pork roll, not that good compared to country ham. Just saying. Yeah, Nixter, it's just me doing like that New Jersey Philly cheesesteak isn't special. I tend to disagree with that because have you ever had a cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia? They are trash. Not Taylor ham, pork roll. Taylor is the company, the product is pork roll. The people from North Jersey that call it Taylor ham just can't read because it says right on the box, John Taylor's pork roll. Right? Have you ever had a cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia? Disgusting. They put mushrooms on it, right? They put like peppers, onions, mushrooms. Some places put mayonnaise on it. Ugh. Disgusting. Have to get them in Philly, Liz. That's right. Luckily, I have a griddle on my smoker in the backyard, so we can make authentic cheesesteaks here, right? Now, I happen to love cheesesteaks that sometimes aren't authentic, right? I like hot peppers on my cheesesteak, right? I'm a Whit Whiz kind of guy, but I do love a cheesesteak. Whit Whiz means with onions and cheese whiz. Classic. I like American cheese, onions, hot peppers. That's my style. Yeah, chicken and avocado. California is such an amazing state, but they do some things that are really bad, like ruin a lot of things, like avocado. Avocado was fine, and now it's just, I hate avocado because I'm tired of hearing about avocado. Or wind power turbines saving me money. They're only costing me money. I'm just kidding. Provolone and mozzarella for me on a Philly. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Raw almond milk. You guys know this is just me going off on one of my tangents. Tony Luke's, yeah. I'm a big fan of Tony Luke's. Where I lived in New Jersey, the next town over, we used to go to Chickies and Pete's all the time. Bordentown, New Jersey. Chickies and Pete's is where we went to get beer towers, right? Cheese whiz or no, I'm a cheese whiz guy. If I'm going with just onions, I go wit whiz. Onions, cheese whiz, good. If I want some hot peppers, then I switch it up to American onions and peppers. Whiz wit. Sounds like a strip club? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Philly's got a lot of them. Philly's got a lot of them. Salty, gotta make a chopped cheese cheesesteak and chopped cheese stream? What is chopped cheese? I never heard of chopped cheese. I have no idea what that is. Chickies and Pete's? Yeah, the crab fries. We almost did that on stream the other, about 2 months ago, Nixter. I almost did a crab fries stream. Crinkle cut fries, super salty, with this like American, and like Old Bay, a little bit of Old Bay seasoning with this American cheese dipping sauce, right? Just because I like doing upscale food at work doesn't mean that I do upscale food at home, right? I like to eat, I love French fries, right? I can't live without French fries. There's nights where Laura and I will have French fry dinner, where we'll just make a bunch of French fries and then make like chili cheese fries, nacho fries, fries like disco fries, right? How do you crinkle cut a fry? With a machine. It's the only way you can do it. Yoga, hello. Chopped cheese is a corner store staple. It's an NY thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what chopped cheese is. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never heard of chopped cheese. Never heard of it. Then again, I avoid New York City like the plague, right? I used to work in New York City, and the only time I went to New York City was for work and for high-end dinners. Otherwise, I pumped the brakes. I've never been an NY fan. Fry bar instead of a nacho bar, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with New York City, right? What a city it is. The greatest city in the world. Sometimes I just don't want to be there. Now see, I agree, eat it, dads. Philly cheesesteaks are amazing, but if you give me the Italian pork sandwich, Italian pork, sharp provolone, broccoli rabe, roasted red peppers, heaven. Almost heaven. Almost heaven. I never lost anything in New York City that worried me enough to go back and look for it. CIA Cowboy. I love it. I love it.
The force is strong.
I love it, CIA Cowboy. I'm excited to eat this fried chicken, but you know how you can tell the cornbread's so good? I would rather eat the cornbread than the Nashville chicken right now. We're gonna go in with a little bit more oil, fry up this stuff here. It's almost time. Here's our Nashville hot chicken seasoning. Is Italian pork like Italian beef sandwich, just different protein? Kinda. It's the same kind of concept, right? Chicago does the Italian beef. Delicious. That's more like vinegary and tangy because it's made with like the giardiniera or the pepperoncini peppers, right? A subscription? What? It's been like 5 hours. Mixer coming in. Gifts up to the CIA Cowboy. Culinary Institute of America. The pork sando is more of chopped up like a cheesesteak. Yeah, I love Italian beef. Now, I like my Italian beef shredded. That's just me. Maybe it's because Nollins and Po' Boys, we do shredded beef. So I make these like little hybrids of stuff that I like, right? Okay. Beautiful fried chicken. Going in for a double fry on the first ones here, as the oil was too hot. Here we go, guys. Our first Nashville chicken of the day. You got to pick up the seasonings and get it on there, right? How's the temp? 175, which is fine with me. Here we go. Nashville hot chicken. Crispy, crunchy, soaked in all of that fatty, delicious goodness. I don't eat chicken anymore. I don't eat any less. I love that, man. Stoner Bra, dank. What's in the sauce? So Nashville hot chicken sauce is... We're going to go in for a double fry. You know why? Because it's my show and I said so. Okay? Don't ask questions. Brown sugar, garlic, cayenne pepper, paprika, salt, pepper. Lots of cayenne, right? Lots of cayenne. Easy peasy, right? Stoner Bra? Easy peasy. And we got our cornbread, guys. Remember, not my greatest cornbread today. I'm actually disappointed. I thought it was going to come out a little more rustic on top. Oh. Right? So we got our cornbread. This is our bacon fat cornbread. I took it out a little bit early, right? This is how the bottom looks, right? Nice and fried in bacon fat. You guys see how it's like, it's not just golden brown. It's amazing and toasty crunchy, right? And then we have the more golden side, and you can see the texture of it. It's nice and light and fluffy. A lot of amazing texture, right? Cornbread complete. CIA, I get it, man. I get it. It's too big. Can't wait to eat some of this chicken and go into a food coma. So much work to do today. So much work to do today. Now we're gonna take each piece out and make sure we're at its optimal temperature. 165, boom. Okay, give it a toss in this Nashville hot chicken oil. This stuff is gonna be like inedibly hot for the rest of the family. It's your guys' fault, okay? Pescatarian, I'm a Baptist to eat chicken. I love that CIA cowboy. 165.7 right on the dot skis. Okay, take our sauce on top, toss it around. This is gonna be my dinner. This is what I'm gonna eat. I'm going up to my office. I got a business contract and tort law final due. A 40-page report. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's got to get done, and then I start work. Oh no, Commander Dan, are you all right? Commander Dan, we've missed you. Are you okay, my friend? Please. Tort law, I know. Fucking brutal shit, architect. Going with the double fry on the chicken. I think it's working out just fine. Right into that hot, spicy oil. Unfortunately, not short for tortellini. True that. Love you, Mom. Love you too.